Hello. Good evening and welcome back to the Law Entrance YouTube channel and to another session of the Hindu analysis. Today is 20th of March 2026. It's a lovely Friday evening and we are live. How many of you are here on the stream? Can we have some responses in the chat box very quickly if you guys are on the stream? आज है फ्राइडे सो आज हम करेंगे अपना मच अवेटेड सीएल क्विज दैट इज ऑन आवर एजेंडा टुडे आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू हैव कम प्रिपेयर्ड Aaron is here, Shriya is here. Very good evening. Can we have more responses if you guys are here on the stream? Fast. Saranya is here, Kavita is here, Shaura is here, Charmi is here, Siddhi is here. Good evening, guys. Good evening and welcome to the stream. स्टार्ट करें आज की बातचीत. शैल वी बिगिन टुडेज डिस्कशन? सेंटी क्विज, चलो ठीक है. सीएल का क्विज, सेंटी क्विज, ठीक है. फेयर इनफ. Riddhi saying I have a February backlog. How should I treat it? With care. Only Manthan will be fine, or should I do each day ka current affairs? See, start with Manthan. Do Manthan twice, and then once you are done with that, you can supplement it by reading डेली का करंट अफेयर्स, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम चीजें रिपीटेड होंगी. जो चीजें नहीं आपको मिलेंगी वो आप वैल्यू एडिशन कर सकते हो. सो दैट इज अ गुड वे. सो यूज मंथन एज द प्राइमरी रिसोर्स एंड यूज डेली करंट अफेयर्स एज अ सप्लीमेंटरी रिसोर्स. दैट वुड आल्सो सेव सम टाइम फॉर यू एंड रिवीजन भी हो जाएगा आपका. ठीक है, दैट इज हाउ यू ट्रीट इट. ऑलराइट, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद टुडेज एजेंडा. Vishami is here. Good evening. Let's see what all do we have today. So 3 articles. All of 3 of them are editorials today. One is regarding AI-powered tax governance. One is regarding the new GDP series. One is regarding ISRO and NAVIC, which is our indigenous navigation system. And then, of course, the much-awaited Senti quiz, CL quiz. That is what we'll do today. देखो, आज का quiz जो है आप लोगों के लिए भी first time हो रहा है, मेरे लिए भी first time हो रहा है. So kindly be a little more, forgiving towards me and towards the quiz. अगर कोई glitch आता है तो we'll take it more as a improvement, more as a feedback, rather than creating a lot of hue and cry towards it कि सर मेरा glitch आ गया या मेरा login नहीं हो रहा है. Let's be a little patient. ठीक है, नया प्लेटफॉर्म है, मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ, आप लोग भी धीरे धीरे सीख रहे हो. आप लोग टेलीग्राम पे कर रहे हो, सो धीरे धीरे हमें जो भी अगर कोई बग्स होते हैं तो वो पता चलेंगे एंड टीम विल रिजॉल्व इट एट द अर्लीस्ट. ठीक है, सो थोड़ा सा धैर्य दिखाएंगे आज हम. डिस्क्लेमर मैंने आपको दे दिया है, हो सकता है कुछ ना कुछ ग्लिच आ जाए. बी रेडी फॉर दैट and take it in a good spirit. ठीक है, things would get smoother as we move forward. पहला क्विज है तो हो सकता है कुछ हिकअप्स आए. ठीक है, although I hope कि ना आए, but we'll be ready for it. ठीक है जी, करंट अफेयर्स आज का टॉपिक है. जनवरी फरवरी छोटा क्विज बनाया मैंने डेलिबरेटली. आई थॉट पहला क्विज है, पहला ही क्विज बहुत लंबा नहीं करते. अगर कुछ ऊंच नीच होती है तो we'll get to know early. तो it's around 12-13 questions, not very lengthy, not very short. And most of the questions are pretty easy. If you have been regular to classes, you would be able to answer at least 10 out of 13 questions correctly. That is what I believe. बाकी आप लोग बताओगे कैसा था quiz. Shaura is saying a question I haven't been able to. Manthan, ये क्या लिखा है? I haven't been able to Manthan of Feb. Able to do, I'm guessing. Daily I have done Feb. मुझे नहीं समझ आया आपका क्वेश्चन. प्लीज हिंदी में पूछो मुझसे या फिर प्लीज रिफ्रेश करो इसको. आई कुड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर सेइंग. Parth is here, Swara is here. Swara is saying CL quiz is well, no doubt, but only problem which many of us face is that we aren't able to access wrong questions so we can review them. Is there any solution? ठीक है, I have noted that feedback. I'll convey it to the team. I'll try to get a solution for that. अभी के लिए तो I don't think we have a solution on the portal. What I can do in personal capacity is I can share the questions and answers with you as probably a document or a PDF so that you can go through it later. That is something which I can do manually on my end. But ठीक है, we'll integrate something into the quiz to see if that can be done. ठीक है, I'm not giving you a guarantee, but I'm saying that I'm taking note of the feedback and I'll convey it to the developers team. क्योंकि इन चीज़ों में time लगता है यार, coding and testing and then multiple rounds of iterations. तो ठीक है, कोशिश करेंगे. Bhaskar is also here. Good evening. Chalo, let's start our discussion for the day. These are the 3 topics for discussion on the PPT. Then 4-5 other articles apart from this on the newspaper itself, and CL quiz and the vocab quiz. ठीक है, so that is our agenda for the day. Let's start with the newspaper. Without any further ado, we'll go a little fast today because we would want maximum time for our quiz. So don't blink an eye. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a fast ride today. I'll share the newspaper with you all. It should now be visible to you all on your screens. Just give me a yes in the chat box if we are ready to start. Audible, visible, newspaper also visible. सब फर्स्ट क्लास है. स्टार्ट करें हम लोग. क्विक yes in the chat box please. Not able to access Manthan from the application. Try the website as Vishami said. That should work. So I was saying daily questions which we used to get every day at 9 p.m. were immensely helpful for making notes. ठीक है. Are you asking about Telegram questions? ठीक है. I'll convey it to the team. उसकी जगह ही आपका quiz आया है. So that is an alternate to that. But I'll convey to the team if it's possible. Then we can maybe do alternate quiz, those questions, and see what can be done about it. We'll be able to have a look at the leaderboard after every question in the CL quiz. I'm not very sure, but मैं भी पहली बार ही host कर रहा हूँ, so we'll figure it out together. Not showing in the website. Just write an email to support. They will help you out. support@careerlauncher.com. ठीक है. जो भी tech related आपके issues होते हैं, वो support पे आप भेज दिया करो. careerlauncher.com. कौन सा टेलीग्राम ग्रुप? सीएल का टेलीग्राम ग्रुप, CLST. जब आप सर्च करोगे ऑन टेलीग्राम आपको मिल जाएगा. इट्स अ चैनल विद 7,000 समथिंग सब्सक्राइबर्स. ठीक है. ऑलराइट, चलो लेट्स बिगिन आवर डिस्कशन फॉर द डे. लेट्स गो. दिस इज द हिंदू फ्राइडे. Let's go. Israel won't hit key Iran gas facility again, says Donald Trump. तो हमें पता है इजराइल ईरान यूएस टेंशंस चल रही हैं. Recently, Israel ने जो है एक एयर स्ट्राइक करी on South Pars gas field, which is one of the world's largest gas reserves, which is located in Iran. And response में ईरान ने भी मिसाइल और ड्रोन अटैक्स launch करे across multiple countries and their energy facilities. And now Donald Trump has distanced the US from Israel's strike. पीछे हट गए वो लोग. वो कह रहे हैं कि हमें तो पता ही नहीं था. US had no prior knowledge of the attack, and they emphasized that Qatar was not involved either. So Qatar पे अटैक मत करो यार, उसकी तो भाई कोई गलती भी नहीं है. He claimed that Israel hit only a small part of the South Pars gas field, and they would not do it again. कि बच्चे से गलती हो गई है, दोबारा नहीं करेगा बच्चा. ठीक है, तो ऐसा कुछ हुआ है. And he issued a warning saying that if Iran attacks Qatar's energy facilities again, then US would respond by destroying the entire South Pars field. So make sense of it if you can. Iran का response है that they have launched multiple attacks on infrastructure in Qatar, in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Israel, and Trump said that Iran acted without knowing all the facts, especially about who was responsible for the initial strike. तो वो कह रहे हैं कि इजराइल की गलती है, हमने कुछ नहीं किया. इजराइल को मारना है तो हमारे जो एलाइज हैं उनको मत मारो. ठीक है. बाकी इजराइल की बात करें तो वहाँ पे एक ऑयल रिफाइनरी पे हिट हुआ है हाइफा में. सऊदी अरेबिया में एक ड्रोन हैज स्ट्रक अ रिफाइनरी इन अ प्लेस कॉल्ड यानबू. And Kuwait में also fires broke out at two places, Mina Abdullah and Mina Al Ahmadi. These are refineries. तो टेक अवे यही है कि एस्केलेट होता जा रहा है ये क्राइसिस. एनर्जी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पे अटैक्स हो रहे हैं दोनों साइड से. यूएस इज ट्राइंग टू प्ले अ ब्लेम गेम, अवॉइड डायरेक्ट ब्लेम ऑन इटसेल्फ एंड प्रिवेंट फर्दर एस्केलेशन, स्पेशली विद रिगार्ड्स टू कतर एंड अदर नेबरिंग कंट्रीज. बट दे आल्सो सेड दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग मिलिट्री थ्रेट हम लोग दे रहे हैं ईरान को अगर नहीं रुकेगा ईरान तो. So that is what is happening in the war. On the right hand side, you see stock markets crash over 3% as oil price. Oh, मैंने तो चेक नहीं किया stock market. मेरा portfolio देखते हैं कितना crash हुआ है, कितना नुकसान हो गया मुझे डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प की वजह से. Let me check. मेरा पोर्टफोलियो तो पॉजिटिव जा रहा है क्योंकि मेरे पास गोल्ड की होल्डिंग्स काफी ज्यादा है. नाइस. ठीक है, मारो एक दूसरे. नहीं मत मारो. वॉर इज अ बैड थिंग. आई डोंट वांट टू बेनिफिट बिकॉज ऑफ पीपल लूजिंग देयर लाइव्स. ईरान में लेट मोर इंडियन वेसल्स पास द स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज. ऑलराइट. Iran is putting together an approval process for allowing safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, as per this intelligence agency, Lloyd's List Intelligence, a maritime data and intelligence company. ठीक है. इंडिया के ऑपरेशन का नाम बता दो जल्दी से, जिसमें वी आर रेस्क्यूइंग आवर naval vessels and other goods carriers with the help of naval vessels. What is the operation to rescue them? कल भी हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे ये. जल्दी से बता दो चैट बॉक्स में. Received request for consular access for 6 Ukrainian nationals, says the Ministry of External Affairs. तो 6 यूक्रेन के नेशनल्स और एक यूएस सिटीजन को जो है इंडियन अथॉरिटीज ने अरेस्ट किया है. देवर कॉट एंटरिंग म्यांमार illegally via Mizoram. Mizoram is in India, and they share a border with Myanmar. And they were accused of working with the ethnic armed groups and possibly training them as well. तो ये केस जो है NIA नेशनल इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसी हैंडल कर रही है. एंड एज पर द गवर्नमेंट दीज इंडिविजुअल्स डिड नॉट हैव प्रॉपर परमिट्स to travel in Mizoram, which is a restricted area, the border areas. And certain regions in India, as we all know, require a special permit, protected area permit for foreign nationals. Indians के लिए access होती है, foreigners के लिए नहीं होती है. एंड हमारे जो स्पोक्स पर्सन है फॉरेन मिनिस्ट्री के मिस्टर रणधीर जायसवाल, उनका कहना है कि केस इन्वेस्टिगेशन के अंडर है. एंड हमें जो है रिक्वेस्ट आई है कॉन्सुलर एक्सेस की. कॉन्सुलर एक्सेस का मतलब होता है कि यूक्रेन वांट्स टू मीट इट्स सिटीजन्स थ्रू द एम्बेसी. एंड अब देखते हैं हैंडल करी जाएगी ये रिक्वेस्ट. एम्बेसी ऑफ यूक्रेन ने जो है सीरियस कंसर्न एक्सप्रेस किया है ओवर द अरेस्ट. दे सेड कि हमारा कोई नाता नहीं है टेररिज्म से. एंड दे आस्क्ड फॉर वेरीफाइड फैक्ट्स एंड ट्रांसपेरेंट इन्वेस्टिगेशन. यूएस सिटीजन जो है वो भी अभी सर्वेलेंस में है. एंड ही इज आल्सो सस्पेक्टेड ऑफ हेल्पिंग विद द ट्रेनिंग ऑफ आर्म ग्रुप्स इन वेपन्स हैंडलिंग, ड्रोन वॉरफेयर एटसेट्रा. काफ़ी सेंसिटिव इंटरनेशनल केस बन गया बिकॉज ऑफ डिप्लोमेटिक टेंशंस, बिकॉज ऑफ सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न्स. एंड इंडिया अभी फोकस कर रहा है कि चेक करा जाए क्या लीगल वायलेशंस हुए हैं, एंड देन इन्वेस्टिगेशन विल कंटिन्यू. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. Operation Sankalp is the right answer. Shore is saying, sir, I'm asking, like, I wasn't able to do Feb ka Manthan, but I have done all the news through daily newspaper. So you can, so what should I do? Then you should supplement it with Manthan. You can revise it through Manthan. ठीक है, जो भी आपको वैल्यू एडिशन करना हो आपके नोट्स में, जो भी मिसिंग लगे, जो भी आप नया पढ़ो मंथन में, वो ऐड कर लो. सिंपल. Operation Sankalp is the right answer. It was launched in 2019. Yes, that's correct. Vishami is saying it's crazy and scary that this cranky orange man has nuclear warhead buttons in his hand. That's true. Aradhya is also here. What's more scary is this man genuinely believes that he deserves the Nobel Prize. Yeah. क्या कर सकते हैं? It is what it is. FTA negotiations with Israel, GCC countries may be delayed because of the ongoing conflict. GCC is Gulf Cooperation Council और इसराइल तो आपको पता ही है. तो इनके साथ जो फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट का नेगोशिएशन थे वो अब डिले हो गए हैं. और जो यूके के साथ हमने एफटीए किया है दैट कुड बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड बाय 1st of May, said a senior official in the Commerce Ministry. छत्तीसगढ़ एंटी कन्वर्जन बिल हैज बीन पास्ड अमिड बॉयकॉट. तो छत्तीसगढ़ की असेंबली ने जो है एक नया लॉ पास किया है ऑन रिलीजियस कन्वर्जन्स. इस लॉ का नाम है छत्तीसगढ़ फ्रीडम ऑफ रिलीजन बिल. एंड ये 1968 के एक लॉ को रिप्लेस करेगा which law was present in undivided मध्य प्रदेश. फिर मध्य प्रदेश से छत्तीसगढ़ अलग हो गया था, अलग स्टेट बन गया था. नया लॉ कहता क्या है? नया लॉ talks about illegal conversions. It says that any conversions which are done through force or fraud or misrepresentation or pressure, including psychological pressure or allurement, मतलब बहला फुसला के, झांसा देके, चाहे वो मनी का हो, चाहे वो जॉब्स का हो, चाहे वो एजुकेशन का हो, all of this is strictly banned. And they have also expanded the definition of allurement, मतलब झांसा देना, to include money, gifts, job offers, free education, medical care, promises of a better lifestyle, marriage. Basically कुछ भी चीज़ का बहाना देके आप किसी का conversion नहीं करवा सकते हैं. Coercion also now includes physical force, mental pressure and even social boycott का threat. And इसके लिए punishment जो है काफ़ी serious रखी गई है, up to life imprisonment and fines up to 25 lakh. एंड अगर मास कन्वर्जन कराते हो, यानी कि 2 और 2 से ज़्यादा लोगों का कन्वर्जन कराते हो, तो कम से कम 10 साल की सज़ा, which can extend to life imprisonment along with heavy fines. और अगर आप रिपीट ऑफेंडर हो तो फिर लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेंट की सजा. अभी जो नए रूल्स और प्रोसीजर्स हैं इसमें पीपल हु वांट टू कन्वर्ट विलफुली और वॉलंटरली मस्ट इन्फॉर्म अथॉरिटीज इन एडवांस. And religious leaders who are conducting these conversions must also give prior notice to the government. And then the government will publish details of the proposed conversions online. They would set up special courts to handle such cases. And then the process would go on. इसके लिए एक exception रखा गया. Exception is returning to one's ancestral religion is not considered conversion. So for example, अगर कोई हिंदू से इस्लाम में जाता है then वापस हिंदुइज्म में आता है, that is not considered conversion. Vice versa, इस्लाम से हिंदुइज्म में जाता है फिर वापस इस्लाम में आता है, also not considered conversion. ठीक है. बाकी उस पर फिर पॉलिटिकल रिएक्शंस ऑब्वियसली आने ही थे. इनके जो सीएम हैं जिनका नाम है विष्णु देव साई, he said that the law is to stop conversions of people who are exploited because of their poverty and lack of education. And opposition ने of course criticize किया इस बिल को. They said इस पे और डिस्कशन होना चाहिए और इसको एक एक्सपर्ट कमेटी को भेजना चाहिए, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. टेक अवे यही है कि बिल पास हो गया है, एक्ट बन गया है. ठीक है. चैट में क्या चल रहा है? Kavita is saying people should learn self-love from Trump. That's very true. Radha is saying I'm all for laws banning forced conversion. I'm against laws that have open-ended loopholes that can be used to violate secularism. अब क्या कर सकते हैं यार, that's how the machinery operates in India. Can't really do much about it. High Court orders police to ensure peaceful and safe Eid amid tensions in Uttam Nagar. अच्छा, तो सिटी बेस्ड न्यूज, सिटी बेस्ड न्यूज हम स्किप कर सकते हैं, आज हमारे पास वैसे भी टाइम कम है. दिस इज ऑल पॉलिटिक्स न्यूज, पॉलिटिकल रिलेटेड न्यूज. NDA leaders corner Tejashwi over his silence. Misuse of government machinery, says Congress to Haryana governor. Criminal case against Elvish Yadav has been quashed by Supreme Court. Okay. इन्होंने कुछ स्नेक वेनम वगैरह बेच दिया था, ऐसा कुछ था भाई साहब ने. नार्कोटिक्स का केस था. राइट. Psychotropic substances recovered from him. Meghalaya CM briefs Governor Vijay Shankar in situation on Garo Hills. Discuss this. Palniswamy in Delhi to finalize seat sharing deal for Tamil Nadu poll with Shah. All right. Excise policy case. High Court sets 2nd April as deadline for Kejriwal's response. No shortage of LPG cylinders in Bihar. Queues result of Congress propaganda. How can Congress propaganda result in a queue? That is strange. Okay. मंत्री जी कह रहे तो हम मान लेते हैं. High Court appoints fast track court to hear Zubeen case on daily basis. All right. Court castigates Mohammed Deepak for sensationalizing the case, seeking police protection. Interesting. Hoteliers in Gulmarg withdraw petitions challenging eviction and auction of properties. Okay. Self-styled Godwin's arrest in Nashik rape case triggers political row in Maharashtra. Okay. I've, I mean, I don't even know what to comment on this. It's just insane. Okay. ठीक है, फिर से इलेक्शंस और स्टेट पॉलिटिक्स पे आ गए हम. वी कैन स्किप दिस. हाई कोर्ट ऑर्डर स्टेटस को ऑन अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ न्यू SNDP डायरेक्टर्स. SNDP श्री नारायण धर्म परिपालन. ओके, नॉट important. 38.9 lakh more households to be covered under the health insurance scheme in Kerala. Let's see the name of the scheme. Those who are outside the purview of the Ayushman Bharat Karuna Arogya Suraksha Paddhati, because they are the APL category but who cannot afford to purchase health insurance either, they would be benefited by this. All right. ठीक है. So it's KASP, Karuna Arogya Suraksha Paddhati. Okay. State news. Petition alleging violation by Animal Rescue Center has been dismissed. Supreme Court gives clean chit to Reliance Vantara initiative. No surprises there. Says disturbing the settled environment, custody and air of living animals after lawful import may itself result in cruelty. Okay. So थोड़ा सा बैकग्राउंड समझते हैं इस केस का. सुप्रीम कोर्ट में पिटीशन फाइल करी गई थी वेयर दे रेज्ड कंसर्न्स अबाउट द वायलेशंस ऑफ साइट्स रूल. सो साइट्स इज एन इंटरनेशनल अग्रीमेंट व्हिच रेगुलेट्स ट्रेड ऑफ endangered animals. एंड ये जो केस था, दिस वाज रिगार्डिंग द रिलायंस वंतारा इनिशिएटिव व्हिच इज इन जामनगर. अनंत अंबानी भाई साहब का ये protection facility here, let's call it that. And who was under scrutiny? Two entities. One was Green's Zoological Rescue and Rehabilitation Center, and one was the Radhakrishnan Temple Elephant Welfare Trust. These centers deal with the rescue, care, and rehab of animals, including imported animals. And Supreme Court ने जो है petition dismiss कर दी, मतलब सुनने से ही मना कर दिया. Judges थे यहाँ पे जस्टिस प्रशांत मिश्रा एंड जस्टिस अंजारिया, एंड उनकी रीजनिंग थी that interfering with animals already settled in a safe environment could disturb these animals and could potentially cause cruelty. ये petition फाइल करी गई थी by a foundation called Karnartham Virama Foundation, where they demanded records of permissions, records of import-export licenses, and the government approvals since 2019, and investigation into whether rules were violated or not. They also requested creating a special national committee to check compliance with the rules, but you guys know what happened in the case. ठीक है. सो केस को जो है कर दिया है रफा दफा, क्योंकि एनिमल्स को खतरा हो सकता है अगर इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई तो. ऑलराइट. चैट देख लेते हैं एक बार. Okay, okay, okay. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Guys, am I back? Am I audible? Am I visible now? भाई जिस दिन हमने क्विज करना होता है उस दिन पता नहीं कैसे हर बार नेटवर्क बीटी करता है. दिस इज इनसेन. ऑलराइट ऑलराइट ऑलराइट. ठीक है. नजर लगा दी क्या किसी ने? ऑलराइट. ठीक है. स्ट्रीम लैगिंग इन बिटवीन समटाइम्स और इज इट ऑन योर एंड? आई डोंट नो. बीच में अभी नेटवर्क जो है मेरा थोड़ा सा डिसरप्ट हो गया था बट एवरीथिंग इज ओके नाउ आई बिलीव. ऑडियो वीडियो एवरीथिंग इज फाइन आई गेस. चलो ठीक है, लेट्स रिज्यूम. ह्यूमन डिग्निटी मस्ट रिमेन नॉन नेगोशिएबल सेज अश्विनी कुमार ऑन द लॉन्च ऑफ हिज बुक. नाम देख लेते हैं बुक का हम लोग. What is the name of the book? Guardians of the Republic: Essays on the Constitution, Justice and Future of Indian Democracy. ठीक है. He was the former Union Law Minister, Mr. Ashwini Kumar. ओके. ठीक है, तो ये वंतारा वाला इशू हमने डिस्कस कर लिया था. लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. हरियाणा ऑर्डर्स क्लोजर ऑफ मीट शॉप्स फॉर नवरात्रि. ओके. हैप्पी नवरात्रि टू एवरीवन. लेट्स मूव अहेड. न्यू जीडीपी सीरीज ये हम पीपीटी पे डिस्कस करेंगे. एआई पावर टैक्स गवर्नेंस भी हम पीपीटी पे डिस्कस करेंगे. इसरो वाला आर्टिकल भी हम पीपीटी पे डिस्कस करेंगे. तो बचा हमारे पास एक आर्टिकल, फायर एंड फ्यूरी. Donald Trump's miscalculation in Iran is hurting the whole world. Tell me about it. How is that a surprise? So this is basically an analysis of the ongoing conflict where they discuss the impacts of the regional instability and the global economic problems it is causing, with reference to the recent missiles and drones being fired, especially on energy infrastructure and escalation of the conflict. Recently, we also saw the funeral of their top leader, Ali Larijani, and Abhi recently, एक और इनका minister was killed, the third highest killing, I would say, and that has led to the rise of price in oil, gas, fertilizers, and everything which is related to crude oil, thus threatening the global economy. US पे भी इसका impact आया. Trump had earlier promised to avoid forever wars, but now he's facing questions of US soldier casualties, attack on US bases, political backlash, resignation of key people in his regime. Recently, a person, Joe Kent, quit, claiming that US entered the war due to pressure from Israel. And वही challenges यहाँ पे ये highlight करते हैं that even if US wants to stop, now Iran can continue the attacks and Strait of Hormuz can remain closed for a longer period. And if escalation continues, there is a possibility of ground invasion of Iran by the US and wider attacks on energy infrastructure, which would put even more risk to global economic crisis, which is already ongoing. तो आर्टिकल यही कहता है कि भाई डिप्लोमेसी से काम लेना चाहिए. वॉर इज नॉट अ सोल्यूशन. यूएस शुड नेगोशिएट विद ईरान via a neutral mediator, and Iran should reopen Strait of Hormuz and stop targeting global energy supplies. ठीक है, we all know that. Nothing new here. Moving ahead, how far should governments go in using AI? This is an article which you can read if you are interested. हमारे लिए important नहीं है. Interviews do not have to be confrontational to be newsworthy. Oil, power, and politics of disruption. This is a statistics-based article on what all is going on. The closure of Strait of Hormuz disrupts a vital artery of global economy, triggering price increase and turmoil in energy markets as supply shocks reshape the geopolitics of energy. Countries like India, US, and Russia recalibrate strategies amid shifting oil flows and rising dependence. Just पढ़ लेते हैं हम इसकी. Oil and natural gas account for little over half of global energy supply, with West Asian producers and Asian consumers tightly linked through trade flows. The US expands domestic production and pursues strategic intervention, while Russia emerges as a key supplier as disruptions hit West Asian output. India's purchase of discounted Russian oil boosted our refining and exports, but with global oil prices rising, uncertainty looms. Before salt, there was water. Why Mahad Satyagraha deserves its centenary. So this was also a protest, a revolution, which, as the article says, predates the salt satyagraha, although not very important for us. Let's read the gist. On 20th March 1927, Ambedkar led a procession of thousands through the streets of Mahad, small town in Konkan. In the Bombay presidency, their destination was the Chavda Tail, a public water tank. The Bombay Legislative Council passed the bold resolution in 1923, and Mahad municipality opened the tank to the depressed classes in 1924. Okay, interesting. And Ambedkar returned to Mahad in December 1927 for a second conference. He brought with him not just resolve to drink water again, but a deeper symbolic intent. They burned a copy of Manusmriti as well. ठीक है, इतनी information काफी है हमारे लिए. Modi Jaishankar call for dialogue as strikes escalate. New education bill is constitutional overreach, says Congress. We're talking about the VBSA, Viksit Bharat Shiksha Adhishchan, the bill which has been put on hold for now. UGC regulations है इसमें काफी सारे. Ruckus in Odisha House over opposition's demand to sack Health Minister. Unfenced border with Myanmar in focus after the arrest of 7 foreigners. इसकी थोड़ी सी और बात हम कर सकते हैं. ऊपर हमने वैसे डिस्कस किया 6 यूक्रेनियंस हैं, 1 अमेरिकन. They illegally entered Myanmar through Mizoram and they were training ethnic groups allegedly in weapon usage and drone operations. म्यांमार और इंडिया के बॉर्डर की बात करें तो वी शेयर अ बॉर्डर ऑफ अराउंड 1600 किलोमीटर्स, 1643 टू बी प्रिसाइज. And 1643 में से only approximately 43 kilometer of border is fenced so far, which is a very small portion. The rest of the border is quite porous because of the natural features of that place. And 390 kilometers की fencing approve हो चुकी है, 350 की under construction है. Progress लेकिन काफ़ी slow है. And काफ़ी issues है along the border. Illegal migration is one, human trafficking is one, insurgency activities is one, smuggling of drones is one, smuggling of drugs is one. And government जो है coordinate कर रही है local communities के साथ, म्यांमार की army के साथ, to set up a joint counter drone system as well. And they are planning to introduce entry gates and exit gates with biometric verification. अभी जो है 43 gates का plan हुआ है, which would then be expanded. अभी उसमें से सिर्फ 20 ही functional है. इंडिया और म्यांमार के बीच में देयर इज अ फ्री मूवमेंट regime FMR which allows people living near the border to cross without a visa or a passport. And recently जो है कुछ changes हुए थे where Amit Shah announced in 2024 that this movement would be restricted to just 10 kilometers of border rather than 16 kilometers previously. So it has been tightened to a certain extent. बाकी border fencing के खिलाफ जो है थोड़ी सी resistance आ रही है from both the parties, both the sides. Because communities on both sides share a lot of ethnic ties, family links, cultural connections. So उनके लिए थोड़ा inconvenience होगा. But yeah, that is what is going on. Which country do we share the largest land border with? Can you guys tell me in the chat? Largest land border हमारा किसके साथ है and कितना है? अगर वो भी बता दोगे तो मजा ही आ जाएगा. Someone was saying, why is court not granting police protection to Mohammad Deepak? As in, what's the court's rationale? Court's rationale is he's sensationalizing and politicizing the issue and creating a religious rift, communal rift between communities, and uski zarurat nahi hai. I mean, that's court's rationale. क्या कर सकते हैं उसमें? Yes, Bangladesh is the right answer. 4096 kilometer का border है. It's not Nepal, it's Bangladesh. Because of those so many convulsions, उस वजह से border की length जो है बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती है बांग्लादेश के साथ जो है. Ruckus in Odisha House over opposition's demand to sack Health Minister. Rajnath Singh stresses need for self-reliant drone industry. Supreme Court reserves verdict on ambit of industry. ये हम 2-3 दिन से follow कर रहे हैं. What would be the ambit of industry under the Industrial Disputes Act of 1947? Dorai Swamy named India's ambassador to China. One-liner के तौर पे ये important हो सकता है क्योंकि चाइना और हमारे रिलेशनशिप न्यूज़ में रहते ही हैं ऑलमोस्ट हम हर समय. Rupa Ganguly, 2 former MPs on BJP's second list in Bengal. State politics not important. 24 states and UTs set aside funds for new rural job scheme. This is the one which replaces Manrega. This is the VBGRAMG Act. Viksit Bharat Guarantee और रोजगार एंड आजीविका मिशन ग्रामीण एक्ट ऑफ 2025. 24 स्टेट्स और यूटीज ने जो है मंजूरी दे दी है फंड्स के लिए for this particular initiative. Former Jharkhand minister's house raised for coal mining project. Okay. Twitter accounts or X accounts posting content critical of government have been withheld. Okay. The reason is a takedown order issued by the government under Section 69A of the IT Act. The accounts, many of which are run under pseudonyms, well, fake names, posted memes and other content critical of the government in the weeks and months leading up to their handles being censored. Accounts and posts remain visible to ex-users outside India. Okay, that's interesting. Internet Freedom Foundation called the censorship alarming and said that independent reporting documented takedowns affecting speech that appears political, satirical, or critical rather than clearly unlawful. Okay. Lack of sustainable water sources will thwart the Jal Jeevan mission, says a panel. What is the Jal Jeevan mission? This is to provide drinking water, portable tap water, to all rural households, not just portable, tap water in general to rural households. That is what the Jal Jeevan mission is about. And इसका एम था कि 100% कवरेज हो जाए पूरे देश में टिल 2024. बट काफी इश्यूज जो है हाईलाइट करे गए हैं बाय पार्लियामेंट्री कमिटी which says that the mission may fail in the long run if sustainable water resources are not ensured. टैप्स तो इंस्टॉल हो रहे हैं बट वाटर के सोर्सेज जो है ड्राई अप हो रहे हैं या फिर सम सोर्सेज आर ओनली लास्टिंग फॉर अ कपल ऑफ इयर्स. And this is a serious concern because without reliable resources like rivers, lakes, ponds, this water supply won't last for very long. And the infrastructure which we are developing like pipes and taps, they would become useless. अभी जो है 81% कवरेज हुई है 2025 तक. And this was launched in 2019 जब 17% कवरेज थी. तो major progress but still a lot of work needs to be done. Remaining 20% is quite harder and more expensive to cover. तो वही वाला हिस्सा रह गया. And the committee recommends that they should adopt a source to tap approach. यानी कि they should track the entire water supply chain. Source फिर storage फिर distribution फिर tap. ऐसे पूरा ट्रैक होना चाहिए approach. And the states have not clearly reported this, that how many schemes follow this particular approach. अभी जो है जो इनिशिएटिव है जल जीवन मिशन उसको 2028 तक एक्सटेंड कर दिया गया है एंड फोकस हैज नाउ शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम जस्ट बिल्डिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर टू इंश्योरिंग एक्चुअल वाटर डिलीवरी. एक और इनिशिएटिव यहाँ पे आया है विच इज कॉल्ड द सुजलम भारत डिजिटल सिस्टम, जहाँ पे हर विलेज को एक यूनिक आईडी प्रोवाइड करी जाएगी टू ट्रैक द वाटर सप्लाई फ्रॉम सोर्स टू टैप्स. तो टेक अवे यही है कि काफ़ी प्रोग्रेस हो गई है बट अभी भी जो है काफ़ी चैलेंजेस बचे हैं in order to achieve 100% water coverage. Okay, आगे चलते हैं हम लोग. Let's move ahead. Chairman's resignation sparks turmoil at HDFC. Attacks on Qatar's LNG facilities could impact India, but sources diversified. Center announces 497 CR relief for exporters impacted by West Asian crisis. Hezbollah says it's battling Israel's advance in Lebanon. US may unsanction Iran oil already being shipped. Iran missile fire kills 3 Palestinians in West Bank. Kurdistan is becoming the new front line in the widening Iran war. ठीक है, स्पोर्ट्स में आज कुछ ज़्यादा सिग्निफिकेंट हमारे पास नहीं है. Joel for CSK has hamstring injury, L is low. Samson is ready to join CSK. Bhubaneswar to host the World Indoor Athletics Championship in 2028. All right. Okay, that's about the newspaper for the day, folks. Let's quickly come back to our PPT and do the remaining 3 articles, and then we'll start our quiz for the day. All right. Pinky Singhs on how to manage anxiety of missing GK topics. देखो यार, कितना भी आप कोशिश कर लो, कोई ना कोई GK टॉपिक तो छूट ही जाएगा. ठीक है, you cannot do 100% coverage logically speaking. What you can do is do the 90% which you know, which you are sure of very well. तो इससे 2 चीज़ें होगी. एक तो आपकी जो नॉलेज होगी दैट वुड बी वेरी कंसोलिडेटेड एंड रिवीजन आपका अच्छे से हो पाएगा. उसके अलावा आपकी एक्यूरेसी बढ़ेगी. जो क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में पढ़ा हुआ आएगा वो आप कभी मिस नहीं करोगे. दूसरा ये होगा दैट आपका जो पैनिक है कि ये भी पढ़ लो, वो भी पढ़ लो, ये भी पढ़ लो, वो भी पढ़ लो, इस टेलीग्राम ग्रुप से भी PDF डाउनलोड कर लो, इस रिसोर्स से भी MCQ कर लो, तो ऐसे तो आप इधर उधर भागते ही रहोगे. यू वुड नॉट बी एबल टू कंसोलिडेट योर प्रिपरेशन. दैट वुड पुट यू ऑफ ट्रैक. सो 2 अच्छे रिसोर्स पकड़ो एंड स्टिक थ्रू देम थ्रू आउट द ईयर. आप किसी भी टॉपर से बात करोगे तो यही बोलेगा कि दे हैड लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज एंड दे जस्ट स्टिक थ्रू देम. दे kept their faith on those resources. अच्छे 2 रिसोर्स पकड़ो, कोई से भी, वो आपकी मर्जी है. That's your call to take, but stick with them and just them. Don't run behind too many resources. ठीक है, that's not the best strategy for GK. Okay, start करते हैं आज का डिस्कशन. AI powered tax governance in India and its challenges. A key tax policy challenge facing India has been the low tax GDP ratio and high levels of tax evasion. मतलब लोग टैक्स से बच रहे हैं. On average, 2001 से लेकर 2022 तक India's tax to GDP ratio was 16.36%. This is the lowest among emerging and developing countries. We lose 4.3% of tax revenues due to tax evasion annually. AI Impact Summit जो हुई थी हमारी पिछले ही महीने, उसमें global leaders and tech titans hailed India's progress in utilizing the power of AI to solve real-world problems. One problem area where application of AI is worth examining is tax revenue mobilization and tax governance. इस regard में India's IT department's project Insight initiative is aimed at leveraging AI and data to strengthen tax administration and revenue mobilization, and it warrants critical examination. This was launched in 2017 and fully operational in 2019. The PI aims to encourage voluntary tax compliance, reduce high risk cases of potential tax evasion, make tax enforcement fairer and equitable, and reduce prejudice in tax enforcement. The PI has three components: the Income Tax Transaction Analysis Center, where they use an analytical engine that utilizes AI and advanced data analytics to process financial data from multiple sources, including banks and financial institutions, properties and security transactions, credit card and GST payments, and high value purchases to generate a 360-degree taxpayer financial profile. Such info helps the income tax department detect inconsistencies between taxpayers' declared income and their actual financial activities. Deploying AI in tax administration would have several benefits. Many advanced countries like Australia, Italy, and UK and US have successfully implemented AI-enabled platforms modeled on PI and have generated additional revenue. As India transitions to algorithmic tax governance, several operational, ethical, and legal issues require attention. First is regarding data provenance and quality. AI systems like PI are only as good as the data they are trained on. The second is algorithm ka bias. AI models trained on historical enforcement data can unintentionally duplicate existing socioeconomic and geographic biases, identifying tax fraud more often in some taxpayer or geographical areas than others. The third one is the issue of explainability and due process. For an AI-based tax compliance system to be legitimate, taxpayer needs to know why they were identified, how their information is used, how the system arrives at the decisions, and have a clear, easy way to challenge the decision. This might be a human in the loop evaluation for any decision with serious consequences. The fourth is about concerns of data privacy and security. Accessing sensitive financial and personal info about taxpayer creates a big attack surface for potential exploitation. And there is no ombudsman as well. Finally, India lacks an AI ombudsperson to review contested decisions, a requirement for algorithmic impact assessments and public reporting of false positive cases and appeal success rates, and external audit of risk scoring models. Next is regarding the GDP series, charting the path ahead. A much awaited new GDP series with a base year of 2022-23 is now available in public domain. पहले जो है 2011-12 was the base year. On 27 Feb, Ministry of Statistics came out with a press note on the new series of GDP estimates and related aggregates for the financial years 23, 24, 25, which addresses a long-standing demand for a more accurate and realistic picture of Indian economic size by updating the base year. In addition, benchmark estimates for 22-23 private final consumption expenditure are now derived more directly by utilizing data from the Household Consumption Expenditure Survey, especially for items that are widely consumed across household groups and tend to exhibit low income elasticity. The overall size of the economy in terms of GDP as per the new series is estimated to be 261.18, 289.84, and 318.07 respectively. These are in lakh crore rupees. These aggregates are marginally lower than what were released earlier based on the previous series. The last one is regarding ISRO fixing their issues before the launch of the next generation satellites. ISRO's Navig constellation, for which it has installed 11 satellites since 2013, is in operational distress. Only 3 satellites remain capable of providing position, navigation, and timing services, leaving the constellation unable to fulfill its purpose of replacing the US ka GPS system over the Indian subcontinent. A PNT constellation, which is position, navigation, timing, requires at least 4 PNT capable satellites, and India has only 4 until ISRO said an atomic clock on board the IRNSS-1F satellite failed on 13 March. The constellation's first generation satellites use rubidium atomic clocks made by Swiss company Spectra Time and which have been dogged by failure. ISRO's latest attempt to launch a second generation satellite NVS-02 was abortive after the machine was left in the wrong orbit. IRNSS-1F was launched in March 2016, yani ki 10 saal pehle, and it has completed its 10-year design life just 3 days before its clock failed. 8 earlier satellites have either been decommissioned or have failed to reach the orbit or have bad clocks. 2018 में ISRO transitioned to using indigenous rubidium clocks developed by ISRO. Space Application Center NVS-01 was launched in May 23, was the first to carry the device, and then all second generation NVS series satellites will also carry this. Part of Navig's genesis was the US's refusal to share GPS data over Kargil during the 1999 war, and it continues to function largely as a defense program managed by ISRO. The constellation has been degrading faster than it can be replenished due to ISRO's poor launch rate. GPS की बात करें तो stands for the Global Positioning System, US ने बनाया है, and it is operated by the Department of Defense, most widely used global navigation system. Then Russia, the system is called GLONASS, the Global Navigation Satellite System, operated by the Russian Federation. European Union का system is called Galileo, developed by European Union agency. And Chinese is called the Beidou navigation satellite system. India ka navigation is called the NAVIC or the IRNSS. Japan's system is called QZSS or the quasi zenith satellite system. All these are navigation systems. ठीक है, वो कैप कर लेते हैं आज की जल्दी से. देन वी मूव टू आवर क्विज फॉर द डे. द फर्स्ट वर्ड इज फॉरबोन. फॉरबोन मतलब किसी चीज से पीछे हटना, मना करना. पोलाइटली और पेशेंटली रिस्ट्रेन एन इम्पल्स टू डू समथिंग. Antonyms are bow to something, given to something, submit to something. Synonyms are refrain, abstain, or desist. He modestly forbears to include his own work. The next word is maunder. Maunder का मतलब होता है बड़बड़ाना. Talk in a rambling manner. Ramble, prattle, prate. These are synonyms. The drunk sat there maundering about his troubles. The last word is cinch. Cinch का मतलब होता है बाएं हाथ का खेल. बहुत आसान काम. Easy, uncomplicated, not difficult. Tough, complicated, difficult are antonyms. The dish is a cinch to make. So cinch is super easy task. Maunder is rambling, and forbone is refraining or resisting from doing something. With that, we come to the end of our analysis and to the beginning of our first Senti quiz, CL quiz, जो भी आप इसको कह लो. ठीक है. आज के CL quiz का मैं आपको लिंक या QR कोड प्रेजेंट करता हूँ. Just give me one moment, folks. Chat box देख लेते हैं एक बार. Stupid question, but how to deal with burnouts without feeling guilty? Don't feel guilty about burnout. Burnouts are very natural. Just take some short breaks in between and do something which relaxes you. You should be saying, I take out 1 to 2 hours every week to do something I really love. Yeah, that's beautiful. Helps me feel less tired and more fun. Physical exercise is better as it's a good stress buster. Yes. Senti does not go off the tongue, right? ठीक है, CL quiz ही बुलाएंगे हम उसको. चलो, let me just activate the quiz for you all. Start the quiz, generate QR. Okay, so let me just quickly share the tab. Are you guys gonna join through the QR or through the link? चलो मैं link भी दे देता हूँ आप लोगों को. If you're joining on your laptops or computers, then you can use this link. Copy this link and paste it into your chat box. And if you guys want to join through the phone, then this is the QR code on your link, on your screen. I mean, QR तो क्या ही शेयर करूँगा मैं आपसे. QR आपकी स्क्रीन पे है and लिंक आपके चैट बॉक्स में है. जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो आप लोग. I'll start the quiz. Eleven people have joined. I can see another Aura. I can Aura is that your real name? That's crazy. Charmi, Charvi, Anirudh, Parth, Saranya, Shaurya, Siddhi, Shreya. Then we have Shrishti, Swanandi, Yash, Aryan, and Kimaya. Okay, 18 people have joined the quiz. Shall we start? I'll wait for 10 more seconds to start the quiz. Share the quiz screen. ऐसा है क्या? ऐसा करना पड़ेगा मुझे. देखते हैं. Let me see if I. क्योंकि मेरे पास जो पैनल है that is the host panel. I'm not sure if I should share my screen here or not. Wait a second. In this, do we get more points for faster answer? Even I don't know यार. मैं भी पहली बार ही host कर रहा हूँ ये quiz. So we'll figure out together. होने तो चाहिए ideally. Okay, I started the quiz. Let's go. The quiz has started. Not able to create an account, will join for the next quiz. चलो ठीक है. एक बार और कोशिश कर लो. Try to refresh and join through another account. I'll take that feedback from you. Are you guys able to, access the quiz? Is the quiz visible to you all? Okay, I think the time is up. Hmm, let's see the leaderboard. Okay, what I'll do is I'll also present my screen. Let's see what happens. Questions have started. Rashi is not able to log in. Can you share your screen? Yeah, I am worried if my screen would show the right answer to you. Let me check. Okay, this is the screen which I have for myself. You can see the host controls. This is the leaderboard. So you can see the top five people: Srishti, Shreya, Saranya, Shivraj, and Charmi. Okay, the right answer for this question is that this is a national counter-terrorism policy. So option number B is the correct answer. I don't know if it's showing it to you guys or not. Should I move to the next question? I have shared my screen already. This is the screen which I can see. I think the screen which you guys are seeing would be slightly different. I can see 25 participants, 13 questions. This is the control panel. This is the scoreboard. Should we move to the next question, folks? You can't see a leaderboard? Chalo, theek hai. You can see it on my screen. Chale, next question की तरफ चले. People who have not logged in, can you guys quickly retry? How is it related to bricks? When did I say it is related to bricks? मैंने तो बोला ही नहीं ऐसा ना क्वेश्चन ने बोला ऐसा. Where did you guys see bricks? B आंसर किया था इनकरेक्ट दिखा दिया. ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए यार. That is strange. Wow, this is glitching a lot. चलो ठीक है. Let's anyway move to the next question. जाना पड़ेगा आई थिंक मुझे. Hmm. Please return to Minty. Bhai Saab, okay. What is happening? Okay, it started from the first question once again. Guys, are you able to log in? Did you answer the first question? It says the leaderboard will appear here, so maybe try answering the first question once again. देखो आज का क्विज इज अ डेमो क्विज आई थिंक. अब इसमें नेक्स्ट करके देखते हैं. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. कैन यू गाइस सी द सेकंड क्वेश्चन? I mean on your respective screens, not on my screen. Is it visible? The second question. Who won the Australian Grand Prix, the first race of the Formula One season? Can you guys see the question? No. Why not? Sure, I got the second question. Press the answer. नहीं दिख रहा है आप लोगों को on your screens? This has a lot of glitches. I think for the next quiz we'll continue with Minty. This needs some work. ऐसे तो मज़ा नहीं आएगा. This is not usable right now. Your second question was different. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? That is insane. Time is up. Old is gold. बोट्सवाना चीता. वो तो आगे है क्वेश्चन. रैंडमाइज होगा क्या क्वेश्चन इसमें सबके लिए? वाओ. Okay. Relax. Calm down, guys. ठीक है. What we have established is that the platform currently has some bugs and glitches. ठीक है. कोई टेंशन वाली बात नहीं. I anticipated this would happen. You guys got the cheetah question? Okay. ठीक है. We move to the next question. Let's just complete this in whatever form we can today, and then maybe we'll have our next Minty quiz a little sooner to make up for this, so that you guys have a good quiz in the next week. Monday या Tuesday में एक और Minty करा दूंगा आप लोगों को. ठीक, परेशान मत हो. अभी ये वाला quiz complete कर लो जैसा भी हो पा रहा है. This is the third question which is on my screen. How many cheetahs from Botswana to Kuno National Park? ठीक है, relax. I know we have glitches. It is a new platform. It is supposed to have some glitches. I mean, not supposed to, but yeah, it can have some glitches. We will remonstrate for Menti. ठीक है, कोई नहीं, हो जाएगा ठीक. Done? Are you guys done with the third question? चलें next question पे चलते हैं. Let's go to question number 4. परेशान होने की कोई बात नहीं है. We anticipated कि दिक्कत हो सकती है. अगला क्विज मेंटी पे कर लेंगे till the team works on these issues. Reloading is needed to get to the next question. अच्छा ऐसा है क्या? That should not be the case. ठीक है, I am taking all these feedbacks. This would help us make the platform better. और भी कोई किसी को issues आ रहे हैं, please be vocal about the issues in the chat box. जितने भी आप issues highlight करोगे उतना जल्दी platform जो है और smooth हो जाएगा हमारे लिए. ठीक है, ऑटम ड्यूरॉल्ड आर्कपो. द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस, ऑल्दो मेरे स्क्रीन पे आंसर भी नहीं आ रहा, पता नहीं क्यों. द राइट आंसर इज बेस्ट सिनेमाटोग्राफी. वी डिस्कस दिस इन क्लास. इट्स क्रेजी. ओके, who won the best actress award at the Oscars this year? This is the next question. Question number 5, ideally. Question appears for 1 second and disappears for me. Okay, सबका प्लेटफॉर्म अलग चल रहा है. इंटरेस्टिंग. So I was saying it like I choose you and I don't choose you. Pokeballs की तरह, कोई बात नहीं यार. It's fine. चलो, the answer to this one is Jessie Buckley. ठीक है? For the movie Hamnet, she won the Best Actress award. Okay, next question. Afghanistan captain Rashid Khan became the first cricketer to reach how many T20 wickets during the recent T20 World Cup? Okay, the right answer to this question is 700 wickets. ठीक है, चलो. Let's move to the next one. नो लीडर बोर्ड विजिबल. या मुझे भी अलग से जाना पड़ रहा है लीडर बोर्ड के लिए. चलो, आई टेक फीडबैक ऑफ दैट एज वेल. ये सारे जितने भी आपके पॉइंट्स हैं, आई कन्वे टू द टेक टीम एंड होपफुली दिस वुड गेट रिजॉल्व सून. तब तक we'll of course be on Menti for the next few quizzes. We'll probably get back to Menti, our old dove, and तब तक हमारे क्विज प्लेटफॉर्म पे जो है ये सारी फीडबैक इनकॉर्पोरेट हो जाएगा. Okay, first semiconductor assembly test mark package plant is being inaugurated in Feb, was inaugurated in Feb rather. It belongs to Micron Technology. The answer is option number D for this question. ठीक है, एक बार लीडर बोर्ड पे जाके देखें क्या? Okay, so on my screen, if you guys can see my screen, this is the leaderboard which I can see. Siddhi is on the first position with 5 out of 7 correct responses. Same for Shreya and Charvi. Then we have Yash and Shivraj on 4th and 5th. ठीक है. I don't even know how does it rank people from 1 to 4 if everyone has 5 out of 7 and same score. Ideally, joint first spot होना चाहिए चारों का. But ठीक है. This is also something which I'll take a screenshot of and convey to the team. Okay, cool. Let's get back to our quiz. अरे यार, this is crazy. मुझे एकदम वापस आना पड़ रहा है शुरू से. Whoa. Easy boy. ठीक है. Eighth question. They're saying I think this website was wipe coded. Honest to God, I think the same. Submit नहीं करने दे रहा. Changed again. Life without leaderboard is sad. Yeah, I know how you guys feel. Trust me, I feel much worse as the host of the quiz. This is more embarrassing for me. Anyway, this question's answer was Prachand. Prachand was the helicopter in which our president did the historic sortie. Next question, question number 9. I'm glad I did not make a 20 question quiz today. Would have been a waste of time and effort. It doesn't even show what the correct answer is. That is why I'm verbally telling you the correct answer. I know, काफी glitchy है. Next question is first Namo Bharat corridor is between which two cities? So I say it's possessed. Yeah, Annabelle आ गई है. Okay, the right answer is option number A, which is Delhi to Meerut. That is where the RRTS corridor has been inaugurated. 10th question, Bihar government approved the revised proposal to notify which sanctuary as a tiger sanctuary in January this year. Injured myself, got blood on my elbow. Not a good day today. Okay, the right answer is Kemur Wildlife Sanctuary. The option number D is the right answer to this question, folks. Question number 11. India's Henley Passport Index में हमारी रैंकिंग लेटेस्ट रैंकिंग क्या है एज पर द फेब्रवरी रैंकिंग जनवरी की रैंकिंग अलग है फेब की रैंकिंग अलग है तो आपको लेटेस्ट वाली बतानी है वाओ आई एम ब्लीडिंग क्रेजी जल्दी से खत्म करते हैं इसको इसको पट्टी वट्टी लगानी पड़ेगी Okay, the answer to this question is option number B. 75th is the ranking, current latest ranking, up from 80th. Then 12th question. India became the world's largest rice producer in January with the output of 150 million ton, overtaking which country? पट्टी लगा लेंगे हाँ इट्स जस्ट अ माइनर स्क्रैच अरे ठीक है कोई नहीं थोड़ा सा खून ही तो बहा है आप लोगों के लिए थोड़ा खून तो बहा ही सकता हूँ मैं ओके द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन वाज चाइना चाइना को ओवरटेक करके हम वर्ल्ड के लार्जेस्ट राइस प्रोड्यूसर बन गए हैं दिस इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इंडियाज 77th रिपब्लिक डे हैड व्हाट थीम थीम क्या थी हमारे इस बार के रिपब्लिक डे की कैन वी जस्ट डू द क्विज इन चैट कोई नहीं यार नेक्स्ट टाइम मेंटी पे करेंगे हम टेंशन ना लो The right answer for this question is option number C, Vande Mataram. To be exact, the theme was 150 years of Vande Mataram. With that, we come to the end of the quiz. Quiz has ended. Leaderboard will appear here when? When will it appear here? ओके चलो मैं ही जाता हूँ लीडर बोर्ड पे 13 में से सिद्धि हैज मैनेज टू win this quiz along with Shriya and Charvi as joint winners. Then Kimaya, I would say, is on second position along with Yash. And rest of you guys are winners as well for participating in this quiz. Just business में participate के all of you guys are champions for your patience, for your feedback, for your enthusiasm of staying through it till the end. I really really appreciate that. ठीक है सर ऐसे ही आपको भी हर्ट कर दिया उसने कोई बात नहीं अभी मैं इसको बहुत हर्ट करने वाला हूँ सेशन के बाद ठीक है चलो कोई बात नहीं आज का क्विज जो है थोड़ा सा ग्लिची था फोक्स बट वी एंटिसिपेटेड इट कोई बात नहीं विल वर्क ऑन ऑल दीज फीडबैक्स आवर टीम वुड डेफिनेटली improve from this feedback तब तक के लिए we'll resort back to Menti till I have incorporated all of this. I won't let you guys go through this once again जब तक ये चीज़ें सॉर्ट नहीं हो जाएंगी. ठीक है, अपना प्यारा मेंटी के पास हम वापस जा रहे हैं फिलहाल के लिए. नेक्स्ट क्विज हम करेंगे ट्यूसडे वेंसडे में कर लेंगे, जल्दी कर लेंगे टू मेक अप फॉर व्हाट हैपेंड टुडे. ठीक है, सो टेंशन लेने की कोई बात नहीं है. मंडे को टॉपिक डिसाइड करते हैं, ट्यूसडे वेंसडे में हम एक बढ़िया सा मेंटी क्विज करते हैं. ठीक है, चलो आज के लिए इतना ही दोस्तों. वंस अगेन अपॉलॉजीज फॉर ऑल द डिफिकल्टीज यू फेस्ड and thank you for your patience and understanding. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys now on Monday in another Hindu analysis session. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Good night.